Welcome everybody to day 2 of the patch. The opening series, BETBOOM versus AURORA, is about to get underway. And, well, we've got some heroes that we've already seen before, Avery. Personally, I look at Wraith King as probably one of the best examples of the facet system. In that I think that both are viable. We see the win rate of both being very high. 23 Savage, though, is going to be losing his first life once that Wraith form expires. That'll be first blood for Mira.
A Crystal Maiden. So anytime you can tune those spells even further up, it just becomes absurd.
Going for the kill, but Jabs intercepts. Q takes a decent amount of damage, but Jabs makes sure that he doesn't die here. Nice two-man crush. And pushing him back into the silence. Just beautiful stuff here from Save on his signature Muerta. And they're going to maybe fight out Ollie too. Save, he's going to get a little low. The stomp lands, but Ollie can't go for the kill. And he's still in danger. Another bash, another crush, another kill for BETBOOM.
The lane synergy, nothing to write home about. It's more just getting Jabs whatever you can here to push him into that mid game. They're doing pretty well though. They survived a lot of the early spins, didn't give away some crazy amount of kills. It's about as much as you can ask for. The punish continues.
Stomp, trying to stop this. A TP in from the Nyx Assassin because Jabs is cutting waves. This bottom lane, as he said, is just not going the best. So better for these supports to try and combo up here and win one of these lanes. And it looks like they'll be able to get Save off of it, though Save, he did choose for the Ofrenda.
He's making the most of it. He's honestly not far behind anymore, considering how badly this lane went in the first few stages. And this is pretty important for him because he doesn't want to go jungle as earlier as he used to with the Skeletons build.
They slash as they chase down Jabs. Jabs might still get the kill on the Crystal Maiden. He just needs another spin, but he won't get it in time.
Spin on spin action.
So maybe AURORA can do something to help out this last track, though. As we say that, Lornoff, he turned to him and he's already dead. Gets ganked by the two supports of BETBOOM, and the two supports of AURORA show up about 5 seconds too late to have an impact. And also, frankly, their heroes are going to have worse impact.
I mean, I guess Axe kind of likes armor reduction a little, but even that. It's basically just the Wraith King going in and swatting somebody.
Jabs, he's gonna die here. It looks like Q's gonna get run down by the spin as well. GPK used the last little bit of his mana to ensure the kill, and he'll tank up for Toronto Tokyo to get out of the tower range.
Considering how that early laning stage went for him, and he is almost level 13. So 23, pretty strong if he can start to get active here.
This is a tough hero to kill, but they do have the Elder Titan who missed his ultimate. They needed that extra damage. Now the turnaround's going to come through as GPK makes the jump in for his two supports to follow up the initiation. And Omni Slash coming in from behind. And they are going to wipe these 3 ganking heroes. Miro will have some revenge.
Straight into Roche here, or?
Might as well. You've got a Slardar.
And this is your Radiance reveal fight into 3-on-5. Not what AURORA wanted out of that exchange. They'll pick up a freebie, and the Roche was not killed by BETBOOM during this period. Smoke play, try and be aggressive. They know they have the lead, but they have thrown some of it away, and I feel like they would have gotten Roshan by this point pretty quickly if they had wanted to.
Oops. Double ward. That's not good.
Oh, Smoke on
Smoke's gonna break. Get out the calling, plus the crush. On to 2. Can they follow this up? They're gonna stop Jabs, go for him first. But GPK, he gets caught in a stun. They don't have enough chain stun, though. Couldn't finish him off at that time. The Omni Slash bounces over to the Wraith King. That's going to be the reincarnation. But the Nyx Assassin gets the execution, and they don't have GPK either. So it's going to be up to Nightfall to carry the rest of this fight. But he's doing a great job of this late dance, finishing off the second life. 23 tries to make a break for it. Hit by the stomp. Toronto Tokyo, they need a little bit more. Miro has to come in and crush the Wraith to make sure that 23 Savage doesn't get the return kill on the Juggernaut. Flick crush, a jump in, an impale response though, catches 2 and stops some of this initiation. BETBOOM, they're now in a really bad spot, man. 3-man Earth Splitter into that big hit from the Split Earth as well, almost enough to finish off 2 supports instantly. They get 1, Slardar gets low, the Wraith King loses his reincarnation. So the funny part about AURORA is for every other team, I think this would be like an 80-20 or 90-10 sort of game. Like you're in a really rough position. AURORA, this is their jam.
Oh, this is where they thrive.
Smoke's gonna break, doesn't get the jump. GPK don't want to follow up, does get jumped on. They get the follow-up initiation, though it's not quite good enough. He is too tanky with this build. They cannot finish him off. And now Aurora, it's all gone wrong. GPK activating the Bloodstone, has enough mana to be able to jump around these heroes. Toronto Tokyo with just a beautiful freezing field, isolating and separating these various heroes of Aurora to various corners of the map. A call off, but he still has an Axe. Nightfall gets a little bit low, tried to go for the dunk, but he wasn't low enough. Had 150 HP to spare. And Aurora, the rest of them are going to have to retreat. How many buybacks did they use out of that?
They bought anybody, right?
Nobody?
It was just the reincarn. Oh. By the way,
yeah,
this is by far the most, I mean, we haven't seen a lot, but GPK sitting on 29 galvanized stacks? That sounds like a lot. Like, he is 6-0 right now.
Jesus. Slardar gets jumped before he can get off the crush and actually gets a little bit low. They finish him off. They actually got him.
Nightfall.
Now Omni Slash on the Q, bounced over to Ollie. Okay, the two supports get gone on by the Omni Slash and they get killed, but still 23 jabs. They get another one, another dunk. Now Nightfall, he doesn't have either one of his Omni Slashes right now.
He's in trouble.
If jabs can get another call off, though he's de-saved. He goes for save instead. So they'll get him a potential third dunk. Damn, that dunk did a lot. All right, man's rocking some armor now.
And then you got these guys who are like, I'll see you at the 60-minute mark.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen a fair amount of complaints about like how teams don't have as defined styles anymore. Everybody like steals from each other far too much. Where the old days of Dota, right, you had very defined styles between regions and even teams, but Aurora is a great example of a modern Dota team that definitely has a set style that is in contrast to many other teams.
And honestly, it's kind of fun to watch.
Well, maybe not for the first 30 minutes where you're like, well,
but at this point,
dumpstered, but it's a fun comeback potential. Grabbing these two, Lotus back, the Omni Slash, and it's the Rain King.
What the
now
hell?
Jabs is back into play, gets the call onto this Juggernaut, but the damage just quite isn't there because the ult's up on 23. Wasn't able to put any physical damage during that period of time. The Lotuses are really helping out, though. A Frostbite back and Jabs.
Is it enough?
Can he get the call to finish off? Okay, he gets the Crystal Maiden. Still, the first life up on the Juggernaut. Remember, he has the Aegis, so he is willing to go in and die if it means winning the fight right now.
They're getting mana burned out. The Knicks down. They're going to recoup their mana, recoup their HP off this healing ward. This healing ward is going to make Aurora feel really bad in this interval. And Butterfly delivered for Nightfall at the right time.
Aegis going to expire in 45 seconds. BETBOOM. Just,
I mean, you can concede a lane here. Like, you rather concede the lane than get sucked into another bad fight. You don't have reincarnation. You don't have your axe.
I mean, is it one lane? Is BETBOOM going to keep going? They have the time on the Aegis to keep it going.
This is going to be close, though, because you're expiring and this axe is respawning. There's another glyph because that melee racks went down. So if you get caught here in a situation where Jabs can land some mega call on you, it's spooky, but you do have that Butterfly. You have Elven Tunic. Nightfall has hit his peak. He has not died once this game. Is he willing to push it? Influential item here to throw on the axe or the Wraith King when they go in. If you can reflect that Omni Slash, it's huge. And a shield rune for Lorinov here.
That is massive. Nightfall, he charges in, but he managed to get the Switch Slash. Oh, man. The Nyx Assassin just gone instantly, but they do manage to get the Crystal Main. Jabs backing out into Miro, but Miro's in a great position to hit the crush and just fight this one out. The spin keeps going from Nightfall. He starts backing himself away. He doesn't want to lose this Deathless game just yet. Yule's up to the high ground where Save is, so Leshrack's going to deal with him while the axe is being gone on by the Storms here. Lorinov got that kill, but now he needs to try and get out.
GPK doing so much work with Arcane Rune and Parasma on the back line.
Ollie on his buyback. Can he save his allies?
He's out of mana.
Wait, no, maybe it's GPK who's going to die. No, he gets the Vortex on all three of them, pulling him into the spin. And now it's just a mosh pit of death. And Nightfall is the commander of. They'll take the Wraith. Got out once. Back up a little bit, let the healing ward do its work to make sure he doesn't die, and now go back into it on the second life of 23 Savage.
Man, these split Earths are doing work in the fight, but it is not near enough. Versus the HP just coming back into BETBOOM off this healing ward. No one can kill it. you're getting multiple ones off in a fight. Everybody is regaining so much of the damage you put into them. And they could not find that axe jump on the Jug. It got used by Save initially. Huge play by him, but no BKB coming out from Jabs early. This is just going to be Megas here. No buybacks as Aurora were all in on that fight. And it came down to who jumped first. And the big Yules from Save.
Also, this tanky Storm Spirit, man, it's such a bait.
It really is.
Like, traditionally, when you think of Storm Spirit, you think that, like, this guy's squishy. If you hit it with one stun, you should all in him. But in this situation, he was tanky enough that they just group up for the Vortex, essentially.
And Jab's just continuing to get Yules on these jumps.
Yeah, keep hitting the calls, but if you don't have your carry behind you, and if you don't actually, you know, can't do any blade melt damage because you're getting Yules the entire time, doesn't do anything for you. Lorinov can't stay alive with a Bloodstone. That's going to be it for game one. BETBOOM. Well, they had very good control of this game. Aurora tried to make it spicy, but BETBOOM just a little bit too methodical with their play, I would say. Did not give up too many of their advantages.
And I feel like one of the bigger factors was 23 is just getting kited in these fights. It felt like it was hard for the Wraith King to latch onto anybody. The Jug spinning, he doesn't want to hit him. There's a healing ward somewhere he can't chase down. Doesn't have a mobility item. What can you do? Pure damage has slowly been removed from a lot of sources in Dota 2. So Night Stalker just basically farmed the lane for this entire period. Does have a Dark Ascension. Nero wants to use it, look for a solo kill, and he will. He's just going to instantly pop it. Now that silence is just going to last forever here, basically. That is disgusting.
And you're kind of fine with that? It felt like before the first nighttime, you wanted to do something, but you weren't level 7. Right? You didn't have maxed out Void, you didn't have your ultimate, so it didn't feel like that good to try and make plays. Now, if nighttime starts in 10 minutes, it's like perfect timing. Mana allergy. Let's see if this keeps him alive at all, as the mana
Actually,
getting thrown around is actually hailing him so much.
God damn.
He's good. They made the critical error of thinking that Lorinov was a killable hero with a bunch of magic damage dealers.
Just commend me or I'll gate to your stack.
Wraith King, you better get involved, otherwise I'm going to gate your creep wave. Goodbye, Abaddon.
So yeah, Toronto Tokyo underleveled here and will pay the price. There's a prediction that's useful.
Oh yeah.
Enemy mid is gonna grief at 12 minutes. Oh, thank you, Oracle.
Yeah, like an Immortal draft, if you could actually have the Oracle tell you which one of the players is safe lane or feed.
That's right. That's what I want this guy to tell me. Like, I don't give a damn about a rune. Oh, daytime.
Oh, what a supernova. Canceling out Miro's advantage during nighttime, though he does manage to get the silence onto the OD. Can anybody help him here? They pull up GPK. He got off the Sandy's Eclipse. He's healing up through the Sun Ray.
He's
and
healing.
The mana allergy. He's actually out healing some of BETBOOM. And now the Horde. The Horde is coming. Run, BETBOOM, run.
Run, ancient creeps.
Run, ancient creeps. Oh, God, they're getting massacred by the Horde.
Jesus. Somebody save these lizards. My God. Not only did Jabs have impact in that fight, he farmed an entire
Nero's
ancient
still
camp.
here?
He just never got out.
Oh.
It's going down too.
Well, that's too bad for him. Get him with the hot spot.
Damn. I mean, Lorinov he's looking good in these fights, man.
Yeah, this mana allergy is sick.
They just keep overextending on him. And he is making them pay.
Wait.
What is happening here?
GPK just... Oh,
God.
my God! 765 damage.
Jeez. I don't know. This game seems tough for them. Like, their 5-man is just way weaker. This Underlord Phoenix is...
Well, yeah, because there's like 20 more units on the
so
side.
tough to run into.
Got the Phoenix first. This is just what you want, but the Yules allows him to separate, and all he's going to be able to get the dive away. And now, put him underneath the Sunray, get him with the hotspot. He just gets burned out so quickly. He tried to come in for the save off the Abaddon, but he's just going to be another death, another kill for Aurora to clean up. And they head right back to taking that tier 2.
Before you start to play it, I will say, Nightfall has accumulated a lot of Corpse Eater HP. It's up to 500 plus, which is something to write home about. They're going to make a smoke play, and they'll find the OD with that silence off the shackle.
That was worth a lot of gold.
Oh, yeah.
A second kill for save. Nobody else has one.
They want more here for sure.
But 23 also wants to be the fight, apparently. Ollie, once again, with the Yule Scepter, is able to get himself away from the Night Stalker. He pops his ultimate. The Supernova's looking good. The lifesteal is trying to get here, but the sun will explode right in their faces. Now back to nighttime, but with the stun, it's already won. Aurora demolished BETBOOM in a 4 versus 5.
That just felt like a desperation play. Yeah, I mean, Lorinov, he's done. He's getting up. He's already going next.
Yes, I need a bathroom break, guys.
So here, you guys play this 4v5. You don't need me to finish this one out. And they probably don't, to be honest.
No, doesn't look like it.
Auras are back for Aurora here. Pipe, Greaves, AC, and a Phoenix to back it all up. Feels like you almost could have 3v5'd some of these fights.
This is what happens when Jabs has a successful lane. Aurora, just click. A lot better.
Yeah, just call. I mean, I agree with this. Like, just call it, man.
GG.
This draft did not work out at all. It's going to happen in the new patch. You have to write it off and just go game 3 here. And Aurora finding something that works a lot better for them. A nice group up ball strategy, some nice early aggressive tempo, a lot more lane shove.
Personally, as the carry at least. You know, I'll buy my own armor. I need more damage. You always need more damage. That's how you solve all your issues. This is a classic mid matchup, actually, where you play Ember versus Wind Ranger.
So has much changed about his ability to overcome that?
No.
I mean, not really. He does more damage now, I guess.
Yeah, he does more damage based off of his HP. His current HP, not his total HP, which I thought was pretty interesting. Save. Gonna be slowed down. This is gonna be your first blood here. Q. He shows up with a little tri-lane to start things off.
Radiant are scanning.
Holy smokes, that's broken.
You could just throw remnants all over the place and just a single chains. What?
That's pretty interesting, actually. So in a fight, you could just throw out all your remnants in a zone of control type thing.
Yeah.
Like around Roche or something. And just chain off all of them, chain 20 targets at once. Broken. That sounds busted
That
as hell.
sounds insane. Miro's gonna get jumped on as Aurora continue to go back and forth between dual lanes and tri-lanes. They are keeping BETBOOM moving in this laning phase and trying to keep them on their toes. Now, it's not resulting in a net worth win over time here, even though they have 2 kills over the 0 of BETBOOM. I guess maybe the static lanes would be losing lanes for them. Finally, they get a kill. It's Jab's going to be run down solo, and the Wisdom Rune is not going to be taken. Ollie was ready to go for that. A unit that is attacking the person he is bodyguarding, or if the bodyguarded unit is attacking something, Marcy will also attack that unit. She just needs to be in range. Deadshot goes out trying to play for the power runes here. Got caught. Jabs. His lane kind of sucks anyway, dealing with an Ursa, so he might as well rotate over and help get a kill on GPK. Oh, no. Well, at least Venomancer still gets the experience. He's going to throw that Noxious Plague over Ollie, trying to keep his distance. Fire Spirited, though.
Everything off.
He should burn out. He gets off all of his spells. Is that going to be enough to kill the Ursa here? Another TP out. And Jabs this time around does not have the pit, so they chase after Toronto Tokyo. Finally, the pit is back up. He's going to go for a dive away, but Q's going to chase after him, as is Lorinov. They finally get a kill out of this.
If they get some ancient stacks for Nightfall, he is going to be ginormous.
Pulled him in, chain gang through. GPK trying to get a kill out of this situation. It's just not going to work. There is the advantage. I mean, they talked about it on the panel, right? This facet of Marcy does give bonus armor when you bodyguard somebody, so that could go a long ways in being able to help out these whoever's being targeted by this Ursa or Wind Ranger with the Slardar bonus.
That's true. Pretty farmed. And already has that Mage Slayer up, so he's tanky. He's got his chains. Ready to brawl. They're gonna get another pick off.
He'll get him eventually.
You have to be prepared for it as BETBOOM smoke up, and they want to get Nightfall involved in this game.
gold for me.
And ideally, they want to find a big core jump if they can get it. Either the Ember or the Jug would be ideal here.
Yeah, Ollie might be in the perfect position to just break this whole play. He is. Lornoff is not going to be the one to get gone on.
Not who they wanted out of that, but they'll take it. Might open up the mid tower here. That would be the bigger prize. And Lornoff might just get caught by that very play.
Chain sight, and they've got him. It only needs one. Just
Very
one
clean.
disabled to land. They've got more than enough follow-up.
Very clean here. Instant payoff for Toronto Tokyo.
It's BETBOOM. They got to keep up the pace. They got to keep finding heroes, and Miro will do just that. The Orchid on Q makes it so he cannot escape.
That damage.
One kill turns to 2. And like this same scythe also makes it really hard for 23 to call. Oh, dead shot into the silence, into GPK, coming in with a focus fire. He's got a healing ward, but it does not outdo the damage that is pumped out from an amplified damage GPK Wind Ranger.
We'll get out of here during that BKB duration, despite the minions. You can get it working. Feels good.
Aurora tired of being picked off, gonna go for a smoke, but they don't have their full 5-man here. And their backline already being decimated by Nightfall. He's taken out one. He uses BKB to go over to the Ember Spirit. The Ember Spirit slide away, gets down for a second there, but it's able to hop back to his Remnant.
So no egg here, and no BKB on Nightfall. Aurora gonna want to push this. Pretty difficult late game scenario for the Juggernaut to deal with all of that. And he is the only real physical damage dealer.
I mean, at some point in time, it's like the Underlord becomes the odd man out, right? It's the one hero that isn't like giving you scaling damage. Ollie gonna get picked off here as BETBOOM smoke across the map, and they get lured off. GPK spots him while he's still smoked up, catches him on a shackle. It's just beautiful.
Those single target burst situations are so good for BETBOOM.
One that detracts from Aurora's team fighting area. He's dead! Oh my god! Noxious Plague though, and the Underlord's gonna come in. He's gonna stop this guy with the summons coming out as well. They need to hold Nightfall here for as long as possible for 23 Savage to be able to get off his abilities, but another crush goes out. Now Nightfall turns around, the silence, he rips off this Juggernaut. He just cannot live, and now the focus fire onto Q as well. Those are 2 heroes that are dead in just seconds. Somehow it's BETBOOM that get the better of this initiation this time around. And they run down hero after hero. It's gonna be 4. Maybe. Wait, Yules? That helps. The Ember Spirit's still in trouble, though. Hexed up, feared. Oh, eats the cheese. Jumps back to his Remnant. And Miro took a little bit of damage there. Wasn't able to blink forward onto him. There are more neutral items that give you survivability than items that give you damage. And maybe that switches things a little bit. Underlord. Oh, God!
My.
He's dead! And there's no Omni Slash up for 23, so he's not going to feel too good about this fight lasting longer.
And they need an Aegis on this Ursa to break the high ground.
Yeah, surely this one's there. Amp damage,
aggressive smoke.
better control of the map. A potential 4 versus 5 heading their way. Smoke's going to break. Lornoff gives him the vision. Got hit by the Gleipnir. Got hit by the side. In trouble now. No saves. So wait, the Yules. Does he have a Remnant to jump away to? No, he just comes down to destruction. And a second Supernova just to make sure Aurora are not going to try and fight this one out.
That was a fight Nightfall was not at, and you narrowly escaped. Will BETBOOM push this high ground? I mean, what's the game plan here? 2 minutes left on the Aegis. In fact, it's another smoke from Aurora. They do get the scan on the high ground, so they're going to take the long way around.
Oh, if they see like the Wind Ranger mid, maybe the Phoenix mid now, they know they're maybe a little bit separated. The Slardar's going to be at half HP, but they want the Phoenix. They do not want to let this Supernova get off, and and it's gonna break around here. The Slight goes out, they reveal the Phoenix, but they go for the Slardar instead. With the Only Slash on him, there's no Supernova save here. Now they go back to the Phoenix. Now that Toronto Tokyo showed himself from the trees, but he does have a refresh and a double dive away. Lornoff still trying to chase after him, but here comes Nightfall from behind. A nullifier thrown onto him. Q's being chased down by GPK right now while Jabs, he eats the cheese, but it doesn't matter. Nightfall, there's no amount of HP you can survive through all that. What a great dead shot back into the silence, but no. Amanta and Lornoff is able to get the hop away while 23 Savage kills the supports, and Omni Slash, the Swiss Slash rather, sticking around, but he's underneath the egg and underneath Nightfall's paws as he just cannot get away from this Ursa. Lornoff with a buyback, sticks into the play. Not a buyback, just to jump into a remnant that is able to chase down GPK.
Lornoff going ham on the backside of that fight.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of work there as Nightfall, still untouchable, brings down 23.
It was Jabs with the buyback,
Whoa.
and Jabs with the potential tieback aside the bash.
Oh, what? Dude, was that Hex even necessary?
Tier 5s are coming. GPK.
Almost pushed him to the low ground there. Jeez.
If they kill him, could Q
They do have
possibly
nullifier.
get him with the nullifier instant stun? Omni Slash, they have the vision. Oh, they got him.
Okay.
Back to the gate, they can go if they
Get
want.
the hell out. No way you're sticking around here.
Yeah, Q, he'll probably die for this one as they're going to refresh, catch him.
Actually-
Ornoff, he tries
Okay,
to defend Q, but no, there's too many heroes here.
Yeah,
But
no way. You're taking that. You're getting the hell out.
Hey.
That is going to stall this game. Another big core kill. I feel like I'm taking one of these over the other.
You're taking the Ursa late game. Didn't you say Ursa late game is eh?
I mean, not in this state. When you don't have instant lockdown for him.
See this one before. Ward, 23 Savage, blinking into the trees, he's stuck! Oh no, the carry is stuck! They have to get him out with a Force Staff, and the fight is already over. They've lost Lornoff. Save gets close and personal right on top of everybody here. Wait a minute, jump in from Q, they got GPK. Wait a minute, they still have an option here. 23 spinning on to save, chasing after him with the Noxious Blade bouncing over. They'll get him as well. Buyback from GPK coming back into the fight. Nightfall, toss up the air by the Gold Scepter. Jazz,
They
gone up,
bring
Gold
the
Scepter.
bear
It's gonna save
down.
him now, the Omni Slash going up to the bear. The Enrage is shrugging off the damage for now, but eventually
He's gone.
fades away. And the Supernova explodes on top of the two of them. A buyback now with the Ursa. A jump away, Lornoff has to get out of it. Can't afford any sort of dieback scenario. Miro holding this ground while the rest of his heroes respawn, TP back into the outpost. Now they can go for the chains with side device. There goes the chains, but it's going to be the Juggernaut who dies before he can Swiss Slash.
Will buy back instantly here as Aurora feel this Roche is the game.
I mean,
But
they can
nobody
power
will claim
shot
this.
every once in a while to keep them honest. They're backing into a corner. That is so dangerous against Supernova.
They're going to commit on the Underlord.
They're backing him back further and further. Aurora pushed up against the edge of the map now. BETBOOM. He's got them all in one clumped area. Are they going to jump in for it? A gate goes out, but where? Just a little bit up the high ground there, just for what? A bit of vision?
A bit of vision, a bit of damage.
Jump in from Nightfall, going for Jabs. A Supernova right on top of him. They can't really stay Jabs
They're
here.
committing
He's
to
underneath.
egg.
Wait, no, they're going for the egg. They're going for the egg. They got the egg. They managed to finish it off. Miro's fighting for his life over here with Wind
Nightfall's
Waker up
just
on the high
gone.
ground. He's trying to get away.
He was
now
in
the
the
jump
egg?
forward from Lornoff. He put him inside the egg.
Wait, what?
Why did he put him inside the egg?
What?
Why?
He just misclicked him in the egg or what? It's only making him a larger target. Target for that Supernova.
23. Just gonna keep this on repeat. Force BETBOOM to come up with the solution, because he's got a minute left on this Aegis. He can keep chipping away at these buildings. Hell, the siege wagons are gonna do it for you.
I mean, you can chip these buildings, you can get a Rax, but it's not winning you the game. You have to win a fight.
Okay, there goes the Aegis. Wow, that was fast. And he's gonna come back into a Supernova explosion
Free
potentially.
Supernova.
Oh, we got the Omni Slash. A Wind Waker going up
No,
with
we
the
got hexed.
Slardar, but he got hexed up.
Wind Waker.
Wait, a Wind Waker coming up from Jabs. Gets this thing. 23 Savage.
No,
No!
Omni Slash.
Miro is low, though, and Lornoff will finish him off with a Remnant. He'll chase him down. Q's gonna hop on out
Have
of
to get
here.
out. You have to get out if
Yeah.
you are Aurora.
They've got 20 seconds left on the buyback from the Juggernauts.
They are in a game 3 of a series.
For
The
a,
game is lagging.
for eliminated.
This is an average C pub. Another day in the office for Jabs and the boys.
No, that's not fair at all. Those heroes are nothing alike. The only thing they're alike is they're both strength heroes.
Maybe we need to give Phoenix some building melting. Like, what is this guy's problem? And you have no retort because you're stuck in the game. All you can do is scream back at him.
Just swept up in the emotions of the moment.
Yeah, there's definitely some players who've been like that. Unfortunately.
Oh, no. All right, guys. Unfortunately, that is going to call it. Game 3, Aurora.
Oh, come on. You don't have to play the victory music. That's a little rubbing it in a little. But I guess congrats to BETBOOM. They advance here.
Yeah, I mean, we gave them as much of a chance as could possibly be asked.
Just sucks. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
I think everybody here would have wanted a different outcome. We wanted to see how this game ends.
I mean, I would say that BETBOOM was winning.
Yeah, they were
the
favored.
last, like, 20 minutes of the game.
But
at the end of the
matter.
game, it is like a 70-30 matchup. But
it doesn't matter because you don't know what's going to happen. And obviously, this game could have gone either way. You have crazy heroes scaling.